So, you want to see Star Wars The Phantom Menace? Well, get in line.
I guess. Well, fans have been waiting for more than 15 years for the Star Wars prequel, and they don't want to wait a moment longer. Advance tickets for Episode 1, The Phantom Menace, go on sale tomorrow at 3 p.m., but already about a half a dozen fans were lining up outside Hoyt Cinema in Falmouth this afternoon.
And I didn't want a chance not getting them, so me and a bunch of other fanatics, I guess, are hanging out waiting for them. Even if it means overnight, hey, that's not a problem for us.
The film opens around the country again May 19th. It's a Wednesday.
And you might as well bring your costume out there if you're going to be in line.
It's true.
So, you're going to brave the lines in the for opening weekend?
I probably won't, but I haven't told my son that, so,
you
yeah.
haven't?
Yeah.
We'll just send him out to stand in
How
line
about you?
and get the tickets. I think we probably will.
Yeah?
Why not?
Good. Well, we'll have to hear all about it.
I will, I'll tell you.
Sitting and waiting out in Falmouth. Doug?
I'm Doug Ray out at Falmouth at the Hoyt Cinema, where all these people are lined up to get tickets to a movie that hasn't even been released yet. We'll tell you why. They say it's all worth it. Stay with us.
Oh, the night picks tonight, taking us to a galaxy far, far away. Yes, 1 week from tomorrow. Star Wars, the prequel, The Phantom Menace, hitting theaters near you. Tickets for opening day go on sale tomorrow. All across America, Star Wars fans camping out waiting for the box office to open. We showed you those in Chicago last night. News Channel 13's Doug Ray's out in Falmouth this evening, where it looks like the lightsabers are out in full force, Doug.
Yes, I would say so, Doug. And this crew has been here all evening, and they will be here until the box office opens at 3 o'clock tomorrow afternoon.
I think that we're set up here well. We have pretty much all our living accoutrements, and this will allow us to get the tickets first to see the movie that we love, I guess.
And that, of course, is Star Wars. Tickets for The Phantom Menace go on sale Wednesday afternoon.
We haven't much time.
3 o'clock, another 20-something hours. So, yeah, it'll be a long wait, but it's worth it in the end.
To help pass the time, some read comic books, magazines, or played games, all, of course, with a Star Wars theme.
Star Wars has always been, one of my favorite movies. I've always wanted to be in the Star Wars movie. I'm kind of a freak in that way. So I had to be here just on a pilgrimage, for Star Wars.
Just first saw the movies when the special edition came out in, I think, 97, and I just got hooked. So, yeah, I'm back for more.
A mission fans of all ages are about to endure. But for the younger ones, that doesn't mean they'll be able to shake mom and dad for the night.
We're checking up on them, bringing in some food. We brought a tent and sleeping bags and all the other paraphernalia to keep them through the night.
The most important question, is he getting you tickets?
Well, I don't know. We haven't discussed that yet. Sure, I want to go.
Everybody here does want to go to the movie. That's why they're here, to get tickets. And if you want to see the movie when it opens a week from tomorrow, you better have tickets, because it'll probably be sold out. All these kids will buy the tickets. Doug, back to you.
Doug Ray, thank you very much. Out in Falmouth this evening. Tell everybody to sheath those lightsabers. There's plenty to go around.
1 week from today, Star Wars fans will get their first glimpse at George Lucas's prequel, The Phantom Menace. Now, never has there been so much hype surrounding the release of a big screen feature. Star Wars fans have been lining up for days at the Hoyt Cinema in Falmouth for a chance to see, among the other wonderful science fiction thrillers, this is said to be one of the best coming up. And Amy Sinclair joins us from Falmouth. And what's happening there, Amy? Because they've been lining up for hours and hours.
Yeah, Patsy, they certainly have. And the count that everybody is waiting for, we are now 3 hours and counting. And that's until the tickets go on sale. I remember when the remake for the original Star Wars came out and thinking that there was a lot of hype and anticipation for that film. But it just doesn't compare with the anticipation these fans behind me have for coming to see the prequel, Phantom Menace. Now, some of these people got in line yesterday at around 4 p.m. That means by the time they're going to get their tickets today at 3, they will have been in line for nearly 24 hours. For the most part, the fans here are passing their time in relative comfort. They've got tents out here. They've got sleeping bags. Everybody's got all kinds of Star Wars toys to keep them busy. And while many of these people are strangers, they share one important thing in common, a reverence for all things Star Wars.
For me, it's grabbing history and maybe going with it and becoming part of it and giving a story to our children.
It's just a big part of childhood, and it's like the last string I'm holding on to as I approach 30.
We've been waiting since the last one came out for 16 years, so this is a big thing. I mean, we've been waiting a long time. It's time to get back into it. It's the event of the whole thing.
Now, here are the rules the way they are right now. Everybody in line can get 12 tickets, and I just did a head count. We've got about 70 people here, so there shouldn't be any problem with all of these fans getting their tickets for the first show. Coming up later in the show, there's all kinds of really cool Star Wars merchandise here, and we're going to show you some of the better things coming up at around 12:30. For now, reporting live in Tent City in Falmouth, I'm Amy Sinclair. Back to you, Pat.
Amy, I love the comment, waiting 16 years. It's very loyal. Thanks, Amy. We'll see you in a bit. Finally, from us is noontime. Let's go back to the lineup for the Star Wars tickets because Amy, one big fan right here in the studio, Jeremy, wants to know all about it.
Well, Jeremy, you know, you're not going to get tickets for the first day unless you're in this line, and I'd like to help your friend, but don't know if I can. Listen, you know, people are wondering, what are all these Star Wars fans doing to pass the time? Well, they've got all kinds of cool merchandise that they're comparing. Michelle, what do you got?
Star Wars Trivial Pursuit.
Sample question?
What was Han Solo's first line in The Empire Strikes Back?
John, know the answer to that?
Yep, loud and clear, kid.
Look how good they are. What do you have?
I have a Darth Maul towel, and I have the Darth Maul toothbrush.
Which is very cool, but Greg might have something cooler. What is this?
This is Darth Maul's double-bladed lightsaber that he uses in the movie.
Demonstrate?
Demonstration is that you just step back and extract.
I'm frightened, but I got to tell you, the coolest thing that I found is the Saab 900 Star Wars edition. So is this the Millennium Falcon of the parking lot?
Yes, it is.
How's it work?
It's awesome. It runs great. Little rough, but it runs great.
Must be kind of difficult to drive, but it looks terrific. Thank you. So we are counting down 2.5 hours till the first tickets go on sale at 3 o'clock, and we'll have lots of details for you tonight at 6 o'clock. Patsy?
Looks like you're having fun, Amy.
Oh, well, you know, I got a good job.
Thank you.
You bet.
The Phantom Menace doesn't open in theaters until next Wednesday, but many die-hard fans are already clutching their tickets.
Tickets for the Star Wars prequel went on sale today around the country. News Channel 13's Amy Sinclair got in line to find out why this movie is worth waiting for.
Never has a film been more anticipated. The line started forming outside theaters in Falmouth and South Portland more than 24 hours in advance. Not to see the movie, mind you, just to buy the tickets to see the movie. But you see, Phantom Menace is much more than a movie.
This is a huge deal for me. I was sick from school today.
It's going to be one of the many wonders of the world. There are now 8 wonders of the world. One of them being this movie.
I think it's a cultural phenomenon, really.
And waiting in line now is nothing when you've already been waiting a lifetime to see the film.
We've been waiting since the last one came out for 16 years. So this is a big thing. I mean, we've been waiting a long time. It's time to get back into it. It's the event of the whole thing.
Here, Star Wars fans no longer had to hide their fanaticism.
Well, we get made fun of a lot.
Lightsabers came out. Lego starships were assembled. And Evan actually found people who wanted to see his Star Wars collection scrapbook.
As you can see, there's a Darth Vader carrying case from 1977.
Fans showed geek pride.
What star system is Dagobah located in?
And admitted they knew way too much about the Star Wars movies. Dagobah.
What did Obi-Wan sense the destruction of?
Alderaan. This was even more fun than seeing the trailer the first time. But then the moment neared.
15.
We haven't much time.
Alrighty.
After waiting in line 27 hours, Joel finally got his tickets for the first showing, the second, and the third, securing his place in movie history. In Falmouth, Amy Sinclair, News Channel 13.
Yeah, we know what Joel will be doing this weekend.
Those who have seen the private screenings of this film in advance say the effects are stunning.
Good. I hope it lives up to all of this hype.
So I'm going to go see that guy and see if I can buy one of his tickets for him.
Good luck. I wonder how many parents saw their kids in line on the movie.
Yeah. Skip school. Oh, really, Mom and Dad? It was an educational experience.
I couldn't care less about that movie, but I'd love to be hanging out with those people. They look like they're having a ball.
That was entertaining. Thanks so much for joining us. Stay tuned now for the CBS Evening News.
First be with you all.
Is that really bad?
No, I think we're okay.
Okay. I can stand on this side. I'm turning that way. I think it's So you can look at me and not look at the camera. What are you doing here now?
Billing. Nothing exciting.
All right, what's that? I injured my neck and I can't turn it to the left at all. All right. So you've been in line now in 17, 18 hours. What are you doing out here, Tim?
Staying awake, drinking caffeine, and waiting for Star Wars Episode 1.
Why come out so far in advance to get these tickets?
For some reason, I just had to be there the first day. I've always been there first day, and it's tradition.
What is it about this movie for you?
For me, it was just a big part of childhood, and it's like the last string I'm holding on to as I approach 30.
And so part of that is being a top 10 in line?
Yeah, that's a major part of it. Yeah.
Now, are you buying, your limit is 12, right?
Yes.
Who's on your list?
Myself, a bunch of friends, family, yeah. Just 12, and I'll give them away as I go along.
Thank you, Tim.
You're welcome.